For 25 years, Microsoft has been working to take software and build the best possible tool that we can for our users. Today is a major milestone in that effort. Today we launch worldwide Windows XP. This is a version of Windows that will take the PC industry to new heights. We can improve the way people do their work. We can improve the way they get information and entertain themselves at home. Technology has always been about making the impossible possible. And with Windows XP, we hope to do just that. Open up new possibilities. After you see Windows XP, I hope you will say, yes, you can do that with your PC. Not in the future, but now. So the whole PC industry has come together around this launch. Windows XP is the most powerful, fastest, most reliable operating system we have ever done. We poured literally billions of dollars of development into this new product. That was based on the feedback we had from our users, based on a vision of new activities that the PC could enable. The new security is very important. The privacy control is important. The messaging for real-time connections is a foundation. The new personal digital experiences really will look back and say it's common sense. These are the ways that people deal with information. So what pieces have we thrown out here? Well, in fact, in a sense, this is the end of an era. Microsoft and the original PC rose to prominence based on the MS-DOS product. And even as Windows came along, Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Windows 98, underneath, MS-DOS was running there. Windows simply sat on top of MS-DOS. Well, so today, it really is actually the end of the MS-DOS era. It's also, we would say, the end of the Windows 95 era. That was the most important Windows milestone up to this day. And even when we did that launch, we talked about that the Windows 95 era would come to an end. Let me show you a little clip from the Windows 95 launch. I get interviewed a lot. People say, well, you know, isn't this a huge problem between you and Apple, that you've got this Windows 95 thing? And I say, no, we're really coming together, because until today, only Apple thought Windows 3.1 was a crummy operating system. And now we agree Windows 3.1 is a crummy operating system. And someday we'll say that about Windows 95, I'm afraid. But give us 2 or 3 years before we can figure out why we're going to have to say that. Well, it took more like 6 years. But certainly our users gave us a lot of reasons to say that Windows 95 simply isn't good enough. Well, let me herald the end of the DOS era here. I'll just simply type exit for the last time in MS-DOS.
Excuse me, Bill?
Yes, DOS?
Bill, I brought you the PC. I helped make Windows, and I'm running over 400 million PCs today. You aren't going to do this, are you, Bill?
Sorry, DOS. So those were some of the key scenarios that we really put new technology in, took it out to the users to make sure that this would be something that everyone could take advantage of. So, XP is about hundreds of millions of people doing these things. We thought a lot about, how could we bring this home? How could we bring someone who clearly wasn't, an engineer and, really people could relate to in a big way. And we thought, who's got the energy and the excitement? Who's sort of a consummate New Yorker who can, be a good example of someone we can bring in with Windows XP. And so we've got somebody fantastic for that. Please welcome Mr. Regis Philbin.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Bill. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, but I got to tell you something. I am your greatest challenge.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I've talked about this on the show. I've tried so many times to conquer this, to get into it, to be a part of, the century, and I can't do it. It just doesn't work for me. There's too many things to press. There's too much to remember. I give up.
Well, that's why we need you here. We've got to prove that Windows XP is for everyone.
Well, I see it all around me. My staff, my family, everybody can do it. Can't do it.
Well, Regis...
Incidentally, why am I the only guy here with a tie on?
Regis, you can do it. I'll answer any questions that you have.
I've got a lot of questions. But, I'd feel more familiar with these questions if I was in more familiar surroundings. So would you step into my office right over here, Bill Gates? Yeah, here it goes. Yes, Bill Gates. Who wants to be a millionaire? Bill Gates does. There we go.
Well, Regis, I've always wanted to be on your show.
Yeah, if anybody needs $1 million, it's you. But weren't you on my show yesterday?
Well, that was Kelly's show, wasn't it?
Easy, Bill, easy. Easy on the funny stuff. You mean my other show. You mean the Millionaire Show. We'd love to have you on that show.
All right.
Yeah. Who wants to be a millionaire? Bill Gates does. You think it's worth your time?
Well, I don't know. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. If you could get past the fastest finger question.
I can do it.
Sure you can. All right, let's start with some easy XP Windows questions, okay? See how much you really know about this product. Here we go. First question coming up. Bill Gates, what does the XP in Windows XP stand for? Is it extreme power, expediency, experience, supercalifragilistic expialidocious?
Well, it's a pretty easy one. I think I'll go with C.
Experience. You say experience, final answer?
Final answer.
All right. And you're right, Bill Gates, you just won $100. Experience, the right answer. All right, we'll get another question up here. Which of these is not a Windows XP experience? Would it be digital music, mobility, digital photography, new millionaire game that replaces solitaire?
Well, we may have missed an opportunity, but I think it's D.
You're right again, Bill Gates. How about that? $200. Very good. All right, we'll get into a tough question. Here it comes. Windows XP allows you to use your computer to play videos, music, and view pictures, call and see friends in real time, connect to your work from anywhere, get the best of the digital world even if you're not an expert.
Well, that's an interesting one. I'd say it's actually all of the above.
All of the above. Final answer.
That's it.
Got it, Bill Gates. It really happened for you. Yes, you win. But let me ask you something, Bill. Can it really do all these things?
Well, it really does. And, we're going to make it so even a guy like you can do every one of those things.
You know, I'm a kind of a bright guy, but okay. There's just something about it that baffles me.
Well, we've got Joe Belfiore here, and he's going to come out and show you how you do it with Windows XP.
Okay.
So why don't we walk over here and get started, and I'll start showing
Okay,
you
good.
Windows XP.
Do any of these guys own a tie? That's all I want to know. Can't believe it.
So
Is this the latest model?
this is a Dell Latitude C600 laptop.
Okay.
And the first thing we're going to talk about, we're going to go through some of the experiences. The first one we're going to talk about is mobility and how Windows XP can really let you take your computing experiences with you.
Windows XP is the engine inside this computer, right?
This computer comes with Windows XP.
Okay.
And well, the first thing, actually, I saw on your show, you had Bill on your show, and you
Yes.
mentioned that sometimes you've had some trouble actually just turning computers on.
Exactly. All you need is an on and off button, and I'll be able to follow it.
Well, fortunately, this laptop actually has one right there. And we thought it would be a great way to start out with Regis by letting him turn the PC on. He could start learning, and all of you could see just how fast Windows XP is. So go
Doesn't
ahead.
say on, it's got a little symbol, but that's the button, right?
Yep, there you go.
Here
Give
you
it
go.
a push.
And that's it? It's on?
That's it. And there's
It's
Windows
on,
XP.
okay.
All right.
Great. Good
So-
beginning.
We're off to a good start so far here. You're doing great. So Windows XP does make turning the PC on a lot quicker. And there's a lot of other things we've done to make mobility work great. And wireless really is one of the cool things about Windows XP. But what we want to talk about now, and why we're here, is to talk about digital media.
Yeah, what exactly is that?
Well, digital media is the idea that you could take pictures or music or videos or all kinds of content, stuff like this, the way it is today,
Yeah.
and put it on your PC and then be able to deal with it easily and do lots of great stuff with
You
it.
can condense all of these CDs on your PC.
Not only all of these CDs, but all of these pictures. I have a box like this at my house, tons of pictures.
Everybody's got these.
And it's-
And these
And
videotapes.
I've
yeah.
been trying to record all your shows, actually.
Sure. Maybe you and your wife could have a ball on Monday night, too.
Yeah.
All right, now where do we go?
Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go over here. Come on, step right up here, and we'll take a look at photos. So what we have, this is a HP Pavilion PC, and see that box of pictures there? That's got
Yeah.
about 2,000 pictures in it.
Right.
We have all of those pictures on this PC.
How'd they get there?
Well, it's actually pretty easy with Windows XP. For one thing, you could use a digital camera to take them. You connect it with a wire. Windows XP recognizes it and copies the pictures to your PC. Or you could use a scanner to take pictures like that, scan them in, and have them on your PC.
But then how do you know which picture comes up after the next one?
Well, let's take a look, actually.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you a quick look. Now, again, to do this, I just have to go to the Start button, place to start stuff. And one of the things on here is My Pictures. That's the My Pictures folder where all of these pictures have been stored. And you can see I have tons and tons of them, and they're categorized in little folders. Every time I take my digital camera and plug it in, I type in a name, and they all go together.
So if I want to expand one or enlarge it,
Okay.
I can do that?
Let's try it. We have a folder full of pictures here that were taken for a photo event that Hewlett-Packard did, where they gave digital cameras to a bunch of folks from age of 6 to 64 who weren't experts with them, and they went around the city and took pictures.
Central Park.
You got it. So I can flip through these pictures using Windows XP's film strip view, and I can see them right here on the screen. And there's actually lots and lots of great stuff I can do with them once I have them
can I
here.
print these pictures out?
Well, thanks for the segue, actually. In fact, you can. If you look right over here, if you look right over here on the picture tasks, there's lots of things that we make it easy for you to do with pictures, like view them as a slideshow,
Yeah.
or you asked about printing.
Yeah.
I can click print this picture and print it on my own printer, or I can order prints online, and a company like Kodak or Shutterfly will provide the service for me to actually get those prints in the
Just
mail.
order it online and it comes to you
And
in
it
the
comes
mail.
to you. In fact, I want to show you an example. We have here, one of the things that digital photography has finally caught up with film photography in is the quality of the photos. There's a Sony camera out there that's a 5-megapixel camera. And with that Sony camera, you can take pictures and blow them up to this size, and they actually still look great.
That's
it's,
brilliant.
It's fine enough definition that you probably would be willing to hang it on the wall.
Absolutely.
If you knew who this person
You
was.
can get it that big, too.
You can, exactly. In fact, this was printed by someone from the development team, and I'm sure that's their kid.
But you need this.
All the pictures are on that
Okay.
computer, and then you can print, order prints, and so on. But in fact, that's not all you can do. As I'm showing you these tasks here, one of the other things that a lot of people want to do is share their pictures with other folks.
Yes.
So I have family who live in Florida. If I want to share pictures, I can email them. So here's a picture, and if I want to email this, I just click on email. Now, actually, people can do a lot of this stuff today.
But it comes out a little grainy. I've seen some of them.
It can come out strange. It could be a picture that's really big. And in fact, that's what I wanted to show here. This picture is 2.25 megabytes. And that's actually pretty big. It wouldn't even fit on a floppy disk, just that one picture. And that's how the quality is so high. If I were to send that to my sister who has a modem, it would really take her a very long time to download it. It wouldn't be very considerate of me to do that. But what Windows XP does, so that you don't have to know all this, if you were to use the PC, for example, and click email this file, Windows XP will detect that the picture is really big and automatically offer to make it smaller for you. And then you just click OK, and then you'll get your email message. You type in the name of the person you want to send it to, and off goes the email.
And it shows up on their computer.
It'll show up on their computer. And you see right here, this picture is now really small, only 63K. It's a very small size, but when I open it up, it still looks really nice. So the person on the other end can see the picture.
Fabulous.
So there's lots of ways you can share pictures. You can send email.
Terrific.
One of the things that I also did was I burned a bunch of pictures on this CD. Windows XP supports the ability to write CDs. So actually the truth is you can fit that many pictures on a CD.
And then they play the CD and they see all the pictures on their computer.
They can play the CD, you got it. Or I could store it away in case I wanted to make sure I didn't ever lose them. There's lots of great stuff I can do.
It's terrific, Joe.
All right? The next thing I want to talk about is video. Because with digital media, you know, there's photos, there's music, and now there's video. We have a Sony camcorder here. I'm just going to turn it on and connect it to the PC. And the Windows XP PC will recognize that I just attached a device.
We're connecting this to that PC.
Exactly.
Okay.
I could have attached a regular camera, and what Windows would do is it would prompt and say, well, what do you want to do? You just plugged in a camera, what do you want to do? And it gives you a list of choices. I can record video using Windows Movie Maker. I can edit and record video using Adobe Premiere, software that's created by Adobe. I can capture and record the digital video using Sony's DV-Gate Motion, which comes on this PC. So I have a range of choices, and lots of companies are providing those services. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Windows Movie Maker, because I want to show you what comes with Windows XP.
These are the movies you make.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what I've done, actually, just for expediency, rather than capturing all the video here, I captured the video earlier, and I started working on a little video project of my own. I want to show this to you, and I'm just going to finish it. So these are clips that I played from the camera into the computer. I'm going to grab one more clip here.
You're going to do editing right here?
I'm editing right now. I just dropped the clip in, and then we have some Lenny Kravitz. You know, we thought
Lenny
about
Kravitz?
We thought about putting Regis in here, but somehow we didn't think it
all right.
would fit with the theme of this
I know my place.
video. Okay. So now I've done my little editing, and then if I want to see it on the computer, I can just click play right here and watch the video on the computer.
So now you're adding the music to your...
I just added the music.
Fabulous.
This was a nice summer day in Seattle.
Yeah, you can... You're your own movie producer, director, and editor.
I'm trying.
Yeah, very
It's
good.
possible with Movie Maker that's part of Windows XP and with some of the stuff that other folks are doing. So what I can do is I can create that little movie, but again, remember, it's what you can do with the stuff once you have it.
Sure.
I can save it to my hard disk and keep it. I could put it on a CD. I could send it to my friends or family by email. It would automatically make it small and send it out so other people could watch. But what I want to show actually is a really cool thing that a different company has provided, which is the ability to create DVDs. So this VAIO computer actually comes with a writable DVD drive. And a company called Sonic has an application that can create DVDs. What we did before the show today was we took that same video and actually burned a DVD. And over here I have a Sony consumer DVD player, just like DVD players that lots of people have. I can stick the DVD in the drive. You might imagine I sent the video to my family or to my friends. They can take it home, I click play, and voila, they're able to watch my edited video on a DVD.
Wow. You transfer that from PC to PC, or you have to mail it to them?
I could mail it to them, I could hand it to them. If I thought I was a really great filmmaker, I could put my DVDs in stores and try to sell them.
Families are going to love that.
All right. So that's video.
It's pretty good, Joe.
Thanks.
Awfully good. It's
And-
incredible, it really is.
There's one more thing that we want to show related to digital media. Now, as Jim and Bill said, Windows XP includes experiences that are part of Windows XP, but it's also really important that other companies can create and build even new experiences that are not things that we worked on. So I want to show an example of that. There's a company called Snapstream that has created a product called Personal Video Station. And what they're doing is taking advantage of features built into the Windows XP platform to create this program that lets you use your PC like a fancy VCR. You plug your cable TV in, and then it can record TV shows, and you can do all kinds of stuff with those TV shows once you recorded them. And the Windows XP platform makes that pretty easy for these folks to do. So here we are. To record a show, I just go click on the record function here, and you see this is a program guide from local New York shows here. This is what you'd see if you had this PC at your house. You know, if you see any shows on here that you think would be good ones for me to record, let me know. Any ideas?
I love that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire show.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. So I can just click right on that, and I can record it. You know, I can record it once. I can record it weekly.
Whenever it comes up, you'll record it.
Yeah. In fact, since you're here, I'll record it daily. I just click on that, and the application shows me that it's now added to my scheduled recording lists. So now the PC is going to automatically record the show whenever it finds it. Okay?
Is it one show per PC?
You can store lots of shows on the PC. And in fact, I'm going to go over here to the watch function, and this is how I watch TV shows. All of these TV shows have been recorded. So if I want to watch your show, let's see how you did that day. I'll click the play button. The TV show comes up in Windows Media Player here, and I can go to full screen mode and use my PC just like a TV.
Boy, the quality is fantastic, isn't it?
Do you mean the quality of the show? Or
no, I mean of the picture I'm seeing. I mean, it's really great.
Oh, well, we think it is too, and that's what these folks
he's
are
a
able
nice-looking guy, yeah.
That's what these folks are able to do with the Windows Media Technologies that are part of Windows XP.
And only on XP Windows can you get all this.
You can do some of this stuff with other PCs, but Windows XP pulls these experiences together in a way that makes it really easy for people to use and adds new features and functionality to people writing applications. Now, I want to show you one more thing in digital media. Whoa, yikes.
You go down, Joe, we're dead, you know.
Come on around here. Like I've been saying, one of the great things about digital media is what you can do with the content once you have it. So we have a compact pocket PC right here. This is an ordinary pocket PC people can buy today. And what you can do with Windows XP and the Snapstream software is actually take those TV shows and move them onto your pocket PC or your laptop so you could take them with you. If you want to put your kids in the car and give them something to watch, or if you want to have something with you on the plane.
How many can you take on that?
It depends how much memory you have. But you can buy little cards that extend the memory and keep a bunch of shows on there. So if I want to watch your show, when I'm on the plane, I just click the link, and right there, I got TV
it's everywhere.
in the palm of my hand.
Okay. I tell you, you boggle the mind. I just hope I can remember all this when I get home. I'm sure I will.
So we're very excited. We're focused on providing innovations in software, driving the continuous improvement for a much better experience. And there's a lot going on here that speaks to this decade and what's going to happen in this decade. We can kind of sum it up in terms of saying, yes, you can. Neat new things, better ways of working together, driving the industry to help with productivity throughout all sectors of the economy. So it was wonderful to have you here today. We've had a lot of fun with this launch. It's fantastic, and please come celebrate with us at Bryant Park. Thank you.
Thank you.